Hello my lovelies, today I'm going to show you how to get this very pretty smoky brown eye with gold and bronze. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but it's very dark brown and then it has a line of gold just above the black liquid liner that in person really brings out your eye colour, and this will be great for people with light coloured eyes or hazel eyes, as it really brings out the green or the blue or any colour in your eyes, and it's great for an evening out or anything like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a paint. This is a MAC paint in deep shadow and it's very dark brown. I don't like paints that much because I do find them difficult to use, especially as if you squeeze a little bit, a lot comes out. So what I like to do is kind of hold the tube for a few seconds to warm it up, and that will usually get some of the paint out. But this is a great colour, a very dark brown, and it really helps with doing a smoky eye, as you don't it really cuts down the time that you spend building up the colour, and also the blending, as you can blend out this paint very easily. I'm concentrating most of the colour on my actual eyelid and then kind of blending whatever's left on my finger upwards up to my crease, above my crease, and then slightly up into my brow, almost leaving space for a highlight. Now this can be quite messy, so you may want to use a brush, but get something that looks like this. Don't worry if it's messy, because we are going to put shadow on top of it. And then I'm taking my 239 brush from MAC. You can use any stiff brush, and I'm taking a brown eyeshadow from Inglow Cosmetics that in the UK they have in the Westfield Centre. A couple of people are asking me to review. I've got a palette like this and I will do a review on it sometime soon. I just need to play around with it. So I'm taking this dark brown and it has a shimmery kind of gold particles in it. It's so pretty. It's like black tide but in a dark brown shadow. I really like it. I really like this colour. I've never seen anything quite like it before. So I'm going to just pack that on top of the brown, and this paint will help this eyeshadow stick, because although it is very pigmented, it does produce some fallout, so the paint's thicker consistency does help it stay a little bit better. So I'm just putting that on, packing it on all the way up to my crease, and then using the flat side, I'm just going to, while I'm packing this way, and then I'm going to flip it up so the shadow's upwards and just put it underneath my eye. This way there'll be less fallout, as if there's any fallout it will go on the brush, hopefully. And then I'm just going to blend out the edges here with the ends of my brush, so we have quite a dramatic dark eye. Just fix the other side. Then I'm going to blend that out with my 217. Just blend it into the crease, just feathering the edges. And on this 217 I'm going to get a little bit of Twinks. It's a matte colour, very pretty, shimmery brown. Just getting down the ends of my brush, tapping off any extra and using a little bit to go in the crease. This will add a little bit more shimmer. It's a pretty colour. I really enjoy it. And a slightly softer brown. For my highlight, I'm going to be using Vapor. It's pretty much a matte, so this will help me blend in the edges of the brown. If there's any places where I've smudged the paint a bit too much, and really create that smoky look. Don't be afraid to take a little bit of time with this step. Make sure my eyes are even. And then if I've blended out a bit too much, you can always go back in with your Twinks. I'm not putting anything extra on the brush, I'm just adding a bit more colour. Wipe off any fallout. So the next thing I'm going to do is take an Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in Lucky. This is the bronze colour. Now if you have a gold eyeliner, I would recommend you use that, but unfortunately I don't own one of the right colour. So I'm going to use this bronze one And to be honest, any kind of shimmery colour will probably work fine because we're going to be putting eyeshadow on top of this. And I'm lining the eye all around, underneath and above. We want quite a thick line because I will be putting black eyeliner on top of it. This is basically to get the eyeshadow that we're going to use here to stick. So, something like that. Now I'm going to take a small brush, this is a lip brush, and I'm going to go in with Retrospec, which is this gold colour here. It's that makes sense. It's a very true gold. I wouldn't describe it as a warm or a cold colour. So I'm just putting that in the inner tear duct as a highlight. And then after that, oh, can you hear my cat squealing? I'm taking a flat brush, and if you want some attention, I'm going in with Tempting eyeshadow, which looks like this. It's a very warm, kind of almost antique gold colour, and works really well with this brown. And we want to get quite a lot on the brush and pat it all over where we've put the eyeliner. But putting a light gold like this right next to your lash line, it really does bring out the colour in your eyes really well. And I just love this look. I think it's great for an evening out because it's dark enough, but yet the gold makes it sparkly and fun and still dramatic, but I don't like eyes that are too dark, especially with a pale skin tone. This works much better than just a plain smoky eye. I think it's just a little bit more interesting as well. So now we have something like that. Now I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner and add a very thin line, as thin as you can get it, on my lash line. This look really does call out for fake eyelashes, but I'm in a bit of a rush, so I'm going to be using any, but you can. So a really thin liner. You can also line your waterline with a black pencil, if I can find one. You don't have to do this, but I think this look kind of, well, there's more drama if you do this. I didn't do this on the other eye. I don't very often line my waterline with black. So what the hey? I'm going out, so might as well amp up the drama. And then I'm going to use my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black to really get some big, thick lashes. The gold also makes your eyelashes stand out more. Makes them look longer because you're using a very thin line of black, so the black against the gold is super pretty. Super pretty. And some on the bottoms. You really want to have big eyelashes for this look, I think. So there we have it. There's my brown and gold eye. Pretty smoky eye, quite a classic smoky eye, but with a bit of a twist with the gold in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching, subscribing and everything else. So I'm off that now. Everyone have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you all soon.